All right, good morning. I'm Andy Barron. I'm with Walmart Stores, and I'm responsible for the soft lines business there at Walmart, which is our home, our apparel, and our outdoor living business. And we've been longtime supporters of the University of Arizona retail program here, and for many, many years, and have many alumni in our merchant ranks as well as our store ranks at Walmart. This is also, I think this is my fifth global retail conference, and excited to be here this week. Also today we have with us from Walmart some of our store executives from the local area, from Phoenix and from Tucson, as well as some home office merchants and HR associates, some of which are alumni from the School of Arizona. But maybe the best part of my week is tomorrow I get to do a tour of the School of the University of Arizona with my 17-year-old son who's here with me today. Yeah. And maybe he'll become a Wildcat, I'm not sure. But this morning, really, I have the privilege to interview our next set of speakers, Wanda Young of Walmart and Kerry Lakin of Facebook. Our customers, you know, as they change, and we have to really stay on top of them and change with them to deliver that mission of saving money so our people can live, so our customers can live better, is in one of the fastest areas of change with our customers is this digital and social media. And Wanda Young, who has been recently promoted to Vice President of Walmart over our digital and media area, along with Kerry Lakin from Facebook, one of our key partners in this space, have just done an outstanding job of educating us at Walmart, as well as positioning us for the future changing of our customer needs. So without further ado, please help me welcome Wanda Young and Kerry Lakin.
Thank you, Andy. Good morning. How is everyone? I understand I was asked to come in and have a lot of energy, and for those of you who ever actually traveled to Bentonville, Arkansas, one of the things that we're known for is doing the Walmart cheer. I'm not going to make you do it. I did consider it because we do have this awesome crowd of Walmart people. Have you guys actually had the chance to do that yet? No? Does anybody want to learn how to do the Walmart cheer? You do? Really? I just need to hear from you. Yes? Yes. Okay. All right, Walmart merchant team, why don't you stand up and lead this room in the Walmart cheer? Here's how it goes. Everybody start clapping. Up. All room. Up. Up. Everybody up. W, A, L, squiggly, M, A, R, T, Walmart. It's my Walmart. The customer, always. So I need to be honest with you. I did not tell them I was going to do that to them. Thank you, gang. I appreciate that. Thank you for being in the audience and supporting us. So one of the great things about being here is it's fun to be able to actually come back and go back to school. And so I wanted to start with an opportunity to talk about, maybe you've been studying him, the students in the back. Alfred Marshall. He's often referred to as the father of economics. If you look at the graph on the right, that's about supply and demand. It's the foundation of what we in retail think about. He also has this concept of marginal utility. Marginal utility is how can you apply the concept of saving more money and then live better. So I could dwell much longer on Alfred Marshall, but I think it's more important for you to see, what does this mean to Walmart? And this is what it looks like to us. Take a look at those faces. These are our customers, and they're sharing with us. It turns out that these are actually some of the moms we relate to on our Walmart Facebook page. They posted these to us at last Mother's Day. And it's one of the reasons that I love my job, because I get the opportunity to see these customers who are bringing their stories to us. This is so important to us. That's our mission. I know that you've heard save money, live better before. That's not new to you. But I wonder if you've actually heard where it came from. So in 1992, Sam Walton achieved the Presidential Medal of Freedom. It was one of the last things that he had before he passed away. But let me just read this to you. These are his words. If we work together, we'll lower the cost of living for everyone. We'll give the world an opportunity to see what it's like to save and have a better life. That is where we got that. Sam started his business in 1962, but he had a vision for what retail could be. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. What's the future vision for retail for us here in this room? Retailers have this amazing opportunity to make lives better for people. So I know I just spent time talking to you about Walmart's mission, but all of you are here today because you love retail, right? I just made you stand up into a Walmart cheer. I know that you love this business called retail. There's something that we talk about even at Walmart. We say you have to be just a little bit sick because the pace of retail, there's something that gets in your blood. Isn't that true? I see head nods. So all of this is a connected part of our mission. Sam Walton believed this. It's what he knew. We think about this mission every single day. When we are thinking about how to connect with our customers, we look at these moments that come to us. So let me ask you a hypothetical question. You might have heard this idea of what would happen if your home burned down. This actually happened to me. I was a baby. We lost our home. When you ask people, what's the one thing that you would take, presuming your family was safe, obviously, what is that one thing? Photo albums, the scrapbooks, these images that actually capture the memories of who we are in these moments. It's not trite. When you look at these pictures, there is something very special that's inside that. The swim trunks, that life vest, it came from Walmart. As retailers, when I see that picture, I see us in that moment. We're in the lives of our customers, these people. I hope that they saved enough money that then they actually were able to afford the swim lesson that went along with that. And that personally inspires me. That's what I love about what I'm able to do every single day. Dyeing Easter eggs, kitchen table. How many of you done that? Those puffy jackets, those daughters who maybe got to take a day out of school because there was a massive snowfall and they could make their snow angels with their new winter coats. Those are the moments that we as retailers are able to think about. And it's everywhere. It doesn't matter what form of business we're in. There are so many of you retailers who are doing a fantastic job in each of our industries. We can see ourselves in these moments. At Walmart, we think about the idea of continuous improvement. It's one of the challenges of being at Walmart, quite frankly. We challenge ourselves constantly about how to get better, how to continuously improve. And I will tell you, it's tough. It's a big business that we have. And I had you join the Walmart cheer. Well, let me take you to Bentonville, Arkansas. This sign is right in front of the Walmart home office. Every day, I actually park right across from this sign. I drive in, I see this. This represents the mission that we have. So it's impossible for me to forget in those complexities of our business that this is what we're here for. But here's the important part. I'm not sure if everyone in the back can see this. There's this little digital number on it. And when I say little, it's big. It says, so far this year, we have saved families. Now, at this point in time, that number was 153 billion. It changes every single day. When you drive by it, that number is constantly changing. We are challenging ourselves. Do we live up to this mission of save money, live better? Because in our minds, that's the whole reason that we drive to work. The other thing that we're asked to deliver is also for the marketplace. What do we learn as it relates to big data? When we think about innovation and big data, Walmart is constantly challenged to do more with that data, to come up with new stories that help us determine what's consumer confidence. I've learned that we actually are constantly sending reports to the White House. I know that the numbers that we report are often used in this room. We're a signal of how the United States is doing on a constant basis. But I want to show you a little interesting story. Sometimes you can take this big data and do something unconventional with it. And that's where we begin to find what we call the hidden insights. So, the diaper rash indicator. Is this familiar to you? It's okay, I didn't expect it to be. Because it's what I just said, it was a hidden insight. The diaper rash indicator, let me talk to you for just a second. This big data, we pull it apart and we look for trends. Now, we said that we have some of our store managers here. Sometimes as you're operating a store, you'll see interesting things happen with this data, a spike of this product. And at a certain moment in time, as you're looking at your sales report, it may not make sense in and of itself. But when you take that step back, and what we can do with this massive amount of data is say, now what is the larger trend? So here's what it was. In a down economy, customers get creative. They start to find ways to make their paycheck stretch. Many of our customers really are living paycheck to paycheck. And by the way, the middle income, you've heard about the tax cuts. You know what's happening in middle America. It's not a low-income customer. This is a challenge for all of us. Hey, has anybody filed your taxes? They're due in a few days. It's tough out there. But this customer has said, guess what I could do? What if I actually change diapers a little bit less? I know that's a tough idea to hear. But if I change diapers a little bit less, rashes go up. Guess what happens next? The sales of diaper cream go up. So what's that an indicator of? They're struggling. So that's where we're learning that when that data tells us this story, it's Walmart's job, back to that mission, that we need to do something for them. It's our job, if we recognize that consumer confidence is changing, it's low, it's our responsibility to help the consumer confidence, at least of the customers who are shopping in our stores. So here's what we did. We said, we don't want you to have to shop around. Your paycheck cycle is so important. We know you need to have every single dollar stretch. And we have stories upon stories of our research as we talk to customers and they tell us the role that Walmart plays in their daily life. So what we did is we said, we're going to give you a promise. And this promise is called the low price guarantee. It's also commonly referred to as ad match. The reason we did it is based on this insight of helping our customers who need us most. And we said, in the era of rising gas prices and paycheck cycles, we want you to count on us. And so this promise is for you. What we've learned is that they are taking advantage of it, they needed it. This has actually created hundreds of millions of dollars of savings just on food alone. So our customers needed it. It was a promise that we could give them, and it's furthermore our responsibility as part of that mission. Big complexity. It's in all of our operations. It doesn't matter the size of our retail business if you're here. It's what we obsess about: daily sales, logistics, operations. Merchandising, pricing, operations. It's what's been talked about, right, for over a day. But it's the side on the right where we've got to shift our focus on how we're actually helping serve that customer. Page. We asked this: if you could help us give our money away, where would you do that in your town? Our customers had a big opinion on this. They could name charity after charity. They quoted so many to us that, quite frankly, we have a big foundation, and you can look at the numbers on your own. We give away a lot of money every year, and there's a big infrastructure for how that gets done. But guess what we don't find? We don't find kids like Joshua. Because do you think Joshua knows about the Walmart grant process? Do you think he knows how to actually go and fill out and apply? But our customers told us about it, and it was important to them because they know that he is doing something very special in Miami. And what an opportunity for us to actually help this kid grow his mission. We have countless stories like this. It's actually changed one of our fundamental approaches to how we're thinking about our giving. So we've continued to run a series of campaigns like this where our Facebook fans can vote and help us find these smaller charities that might fall through the cracks. Joshua is the future of retail. When you think about where we are headed, all of us in this room, there's two parts to the transaction. It's really basic, right? There's the product, and then there's the people who are purchasing. For 200 years, what have we spent our time and effort doing? We've talked about the products. We spend our time around that. We need to shift our conversation and our focus to be about the people. That's where we have to shift to be the future of retail. What if you could find the marketing platform that helps you reach those people? The first thing that you're going to have is a lot of people. On Walmart scale, trust me, we need to find a lot of people. The second thing that you need to have is the right people, real ones, people that you can actually find who are important for your business. The third thing that you need is people who are connected. Lots of people, real people, and then connected people. What have we taught marketers? Word of mouth influence and engagement actually works better than any TV commercial that I could put up here for you today. This is an opportunity for us to approach finding people and marketing to them and having a conversation with them in a different way. So you might figure out where I'm going, right? There's an awesome platform here. Facebook's got a lot of people. They have real people. That's my page. That's that beach I'd like to go back to in the Bahamas when I can take a vacation sometime. The interesting part about this is you might not realize this. We tend to think of Facebook as the first social network. In reality, I think it was like the 34th social network. But what made it different is it's the first one that actually asked you to be you, Kimberly. You to be you, Andy. It had to be that it's your own true identity. And that means a lot for us as marketers here, as retailers. We need to know who our customers are in order to reach them because it's a system of trust. We're trying to reach them in a way that is authentic to our brands. And for Walmart, this has created an amazing connection base for us. So take a look at this. Today, every person in the United States is connected to at least one fan of Walmart. The great thing for us is we've also seen that from a business perspective, it works. So I need marketing systems, I don't know about you, but I need ones that do this. I showed you these pictures a little bit ago. You might have guessed. They came from our Walmart Facebook page. And these are real stories. They came from our fans. This little girl, it was her 10th birthday, and that was a birthday cake that she got from a Walmart bakery. And they wanted to say thank you. The other one, that was the first day of swimming. And it came through on our wall. And I can tell you, I remember the day it got posted. And I was studying those beautiful eyes under that water. What a fantastic shot. What a fantastic job, a great opportunity. It was Sam's mission so long ago, but it's fantastic that today I can stand on the stage and have the opportunity to lead a group of marketers who can take that vision from Sam Walton and lead it forward in an opportunity where we can change retail. So I wanted to transition here. I told you that I asked Kerry Lakin from Facebook to join me. One of the reasons that I asked Kerry to come and to have Facebook here with me is that it's surprising. Sometimes people think Walmart and Facebook, that's interesting. But we have a united mission. Customers first, people first. We're focused on helping people. Kerry has been a fantastic partner. She works on the Walmart account. She travels from Manhattan to Bentonville more times than I can count. And she has a lot to learn to teach you today. So I'd like to bring Kerry up.
Thank you,
Hey,
Wanda.
Kerry.
Hi. Thanks. It's true that our companies have a naturally good working relationship. Millions of people shop in Walmart stores every single day, and millions of people log on to Facebook to connect and share with the people and things that they care about. So I've been working with Walmart for about 3 years now, and the team tells me a lot about an insight that Mike Duke, the CEO, had several years ago. He was out on a shopping trip with a customer, and he was struck by how much that customer was using Facebook throughout their day. And Walmart, like probably a lot of you retailers in the audience here, has noticed this in their stores also. Their customers are on their phone all day in their stores. They're waiting at the deli counter on their phones. They're waiting in line on their phones. They're actually maybe even pushing their carts with their phones in front of their faces, which is dangerous. But it turns out a lot of them are on Facebook. So the past 3 years of working together has been a journey for Walmart and Facebook. They've grown their fan base from 2.5 million fans when we started working together to 28 million fans today. And along the way, they've done a lot. They've fleshed out a local marketing presence. They've given their fans exclusive access, early access to layaway and to their Black Friday store maps. You know, another highlight was Facebook's executive team flew out to Bentonville last July. It's amazing how much our companies have in common as two businesses with really strong founder cultures. And today, Walmart has the biggest fan page in the entire United States, 28 million fans. That's more fans than Facebook has in the United States. And that also means, like Wanda said, that every single Facebook user in the United States is friends with a Walmart fan. And all these fans are people. They're real people with their authentic identities. Walmart has an intuitive understanding about how people are central to their business. Because every product that we make or sell or buy or market, and the stores that carry them, are for people. And in fact, Walmart serves 200 million people every single week. They help 200 million people save money and live better. So I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about how our companies see the retail landscape today, and then also how we're thinking about the future. First, we already talked about how connected Walmart's customers are, but this started with the insight that their customers want to connect with them. They not only want to connect with them, but they want to share with them. They want to share the moments in their lives that Walmart has become a part of. Walmart's fans also tell them what they want to see from Walmart. One example was layaway. 2 years ago, Walmart heard loud and clear from their customers that they wanted Walmart to bring layaway back. And a huge way that Walmart heard that from their customers was through Facebook. And so they brought layaway back 2 years ago. Another example, Walmart, as their fan base was building and building, they noticed that their customers were asking them what was happening in their local stores. Well, that makes sense, right? That's where they're shopping. So Walmart created a Facebook page for every single store in the United States. That's 4,000 Facebook pages. And here's what that looks like in Tucson. Around March Madness, the stores can post about U of A apparel. They can talk about this juice bar sampling that was unique to this store. You know, Walmart always says retail's always been local. And they have that intuitive understanding that retail has also always been social. So they use Facebook to connect with their customers and talk to them about what's important to them. They use social data to actually connect with their customers in meaningful ways. So, for example, Walmart knows that a lot of their fans love country music. So when Blake Shelton's new album comes out, they're going to tell them about that. They know that a lot of their fans love crafting projects with their families. So when Easter comes up, they're going to give them some fun ideas about how to dye Easter eggs. And it works. Walmart's own internal research has shown that fans spend more the longer they've been fans. Walmart's fans shop more and they spend more at Walmart. So how are we thinking about the future? We're thinking a lot about mobile, and we're thinking a lot about real-time marketing. Did you guys see this photo? I actually saw this in my news feed, and it's striking. It's the difference between the last two PayPal announcements. So the one on the left was in 2005. Look at the one this past month. And we all know this, right? We've been talking about it for a while, but consumer behavior has fundamentally changed. An IDC study just came out that said 80% of people in their survey, the smartphone owners, said that they reach for their phone within 15 minutes of waking up. I believe it because I actually think it's 15 seconds for me. That same percentage of people, 80%, 4 out of 5 people, said that their phone is with them 22 out of 24 hours a day. And you know, we see the same thing actually with how people use Facebook. This is what Facebook looked like when I signed up for Facebook. And it wasn't too different when I joined the company and started working for Facebook. It was a website and a directory of people. But this is how people are using Facebook now. It's with them everywhere they go. It's a personalized newspaper that's with them everywhere they go. So that's an opportunity for retailers. Because when you're in newsfeed, you're in the palm of your customer's hand. So I want to be clear about one thing. At Facebook, we're working to build a system for marketers that makes the content coming from brands as meaningful and relevant as the content that people are seeing and liking and sharing from their friends. And we're just at the beginning of that, but so far it's working. Because when you're in the palm of your customer's hand, you're closer to the point of purchase. You're with them as they're making purchase decisions. Unsurprisingly, Walmart's been a leader in this space too. Let's take what they did last Black Friday, for example. Walmart ran a mobile ad campaign that gave them significant share of voice in the mobile news feed. They know, as you all know, at the biggest day of the year, that customers are trying to decide where they're going to get the best deals on Black Friday. So they used Facebook to talk about their Black Friday events. And it worked. Stephen Quinn, Walmart's chief marketing officer, said they've never seen this level of engagement before with a digital ad campaign. The other thing Walmart did last Black Friday was real-time marketing. This is what the marketing team was doing last Black Friday. Walmart was seeing sales reports come in and real time reacting to it with the right messages to their customers. One example was a pair of speakers that they were running longer on than they expected to. They weren't selling out as quickly as they thought. So Walmart posted about those speakers on Facebook as a special buy. And soon those speakers sold out across the United States. They told us this, by the way. The other thing Walmart knows about its customers is that when they walk up to an associate and ask a question, customers expect an answer. So Facebook should be no different. So on Black Friday, the marketing team was answering questions and responding to comments and customer service issues in real time. Their customers expect it. And as the world becomes more open and connected, brands will need to get better and better at this. The retailers who will win will be the ones who are the best at this, because this is what customers are expecting. So finally, I'm just going to say one more thing about why putting people at the front of your business is good for retailers. From the days when Sam Walton first opened his doors at the original Five and Dime, he always knew it was about people. And what strikes me every time I'm in Bentonville is that when Walmart talks about people, they're not just talking about their customers, they're talking about the people who work at Walmart also. Because whether it's the director of marketing for grocery, or the buyer for men's apparel, or the store manager in Tucson, everyone at Walmart treats each other with so much mutual respect and admiration. I'm inspired every time I'm there. Because they know that really, it's all about the people. Happy customers and happy employees is just good business.
Thank you, Kerry. So in closing, I came here today because we have an amazing opportunity. We are here because we have an opportunity to reinvent retail. We are the future of retail. Facebook came today, Kerry, because they are here about people. You in this room are the people in retail who are the future, and you're going to change it. I can't wait to see what happens next. Thank you.